Hi, connections. I don't know why I did that intriguing deep breath. It's just getting myself, recuperating myself for this energy, honestly. Today is the 2nd of December, which we're dealing with a here and after energy, which is exciting. Honestly, I got my red on today. It looked burgundy, but it's to symbolize the red base, a blood-based DNA, like the blood of Jesus aspect would keep us all connected. So I'm really excited by that part. Um, I got the candle out too. I had it lit for a while just to welcome the energy. Showing respect in the zodiac base of fire, um, which is a highlight for me just because um, it's the ruling planet Jupiter within this fire zodiac, which is Sagittarius season, which I think is actually quite just beautiful in a, I don't know which way to use it in, but in a phrase of it's cold. Wintertime, you normally think of for where I'm at, where I'm located at. Wintertime is a cold season. You got fire. It's a fire zodiac base. That's a lot of passion. It's a lot of things that's heated up in a very beautiful way. Like it's that definitely its definition of titans of comfort and joy for sure. It's a comfort and it's joy in a situation where you normally would think that it's not. And I would say normally because there's some places where wintertime means it's still like probably 70 degrees. I'm not really talking about them at the moment, metaphorically. I'm talking about a different aspect where you expect it to be, oh my Jesus, but it's like that inner light, it got you on yes mode. You feel good. It's tidings of comfort and joy for sure. Um, so we're going to start off with the divine energy of the oracle. I feel like it's an important message for them not. Do I need to flip through the stations or I just want to rock with what I cut it on with? Do they look like they rock and rolling back there? I'm gonna flip through. Just because I just normally do. I like to just do my own thing. Because it always be balanced out anyway. But, oh, we got 8th house. Ah, right at the top. 8th house. It is a here and after energy, but you also could be dealing with something hidden and secret, which I feel like I ran into that. I feel like I ran into that. A wonderful vending machine was not working. It wasn't working. It got unplugged. It was hitting a skendo. Right at the top of the deck. Right at the top. Intriguing. But it's going to come off in a Gemini behavior. It's two perspectives. Ma'am, it just wasn't working. No, it just wasn't plugged. Intriguing. That's funny. That's at the top. That gave me a chuckle. Who's up under there? I think we're going to start off with the houses really quick because they caught my attention all freaking ready. You got here and after energy, and you're dealing with something that either a scandal or it's hidden in secret. There's communication about it. Distance communication, the mother. It's gonna be distant communication. That's the beautiful part about this energy. Even with the day being a here and after energy, you're using a two to symbolize that. I forgot what I was about to say intriguingly. And it's snowing today too, which is funny. It's like movie scene type of snow. It's like very light, almost like it's not. But I feel like I got sidetracked. Pardon me. Um, kind of really forgot what I was about to say. Ah, Jesus, don't start this today. I said, don't start this today. Trickeries. Ah, Jesus. It's something I stumbled into yesterday, too. It's something I've been dealing with a lot, honestly, when it comes to friendships. But the inability to be honest or straightforward with them. It's intriguing. It feels like almost a contradictory. Because friends don't always time feel like they can be honest with each other, but I feel like I need to skip past that part because it's like a lot of people don't. They totally miss the friend zone category metaphorically. This normally be like in parenting, like parents can't be honest with the kids can't be honest with the parents. Uh, the husband can't be honest with the wife can't be honest with the husband. This is like, whoa, where is the friend aspect that in this? It's like that. It wasn't needed. It wasn't part of the agreement of entering into this contract. And for me, just coming up with the simple concept of just having a friend can't get past no step because honesty is a hard aspect. It's intriguing. It's intriguing, honestly. It's something simple for me. It's been driving me crazy. And it's actually, I got to talk on that aspect too, just because it's something Spirit been working on me a lot with. And it is identifying, like making sure people identify me correctly. And that's what I was placed out in this earth form as, name wise, was Brittany. Not love, not sexy, not pretty, not queen, because that's what they always want to call me, other than my name, which is Brittany. Brittany Deline Little is my name. And I've been telling people that, and they either get offended, like, oh my God, like, geez, I just trying to give you a compliment. I was calling you queen. You, you know, and it's just like, my name Brittany though. My name is Brittany. You know, isn't the queen aspect of me to let you know who the hell I really am? You know, but they get offended by that. Jesus Christ. It's a lot going on. It's a energy where I talked about this yesterday. A contradictory behavior because it's a lack of honesty. It's causing confusion. You can't build nothing off unsure energy. Definitely when it's lacking honesty, it's gonna fall apart. It's like building on sand, like you're making a sandcastle. It's all beautiful when you're making it, but you know within yourself, unless you're just in denial or you got some little special chemicals you mixing in with this sand. But literally, you building on sand, it's gonna fall in. It's gonna cave in eventually, and that's how the lies is operating. It's gonna cave in eventually. It's not solid. It might look beautiful. The concept of even building on sand might sound nice, but it's gonna cave in because it has a hard time with honesty. Straightforward business is not in the category. And that's a scandal. It's manipulation. It's hidden. That's a problem. Choose friends wisely. It came out yesterday. And it's back in the energy today. It came out the first house. Eighth house. And that's why, because it's here and after energy. You have to build really solid for here and there. You don't want people questioning us like we're not solid because we're tricking each other, confusing each other. People already think believers are a joke because they already got their own little hypocritical behaviors and judgmental behaviors. But when we're doing it amongst ourselves, of course, outsiders are gonna look at us like we crazy. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like that's an ass whooping. Be distinctive, be. That's what it is. Ay, ay, ay. I said that's what it is. You gotta learn it. You can't. Definitely dealing with here and after energy. It will cave in. It's not solid. And if you're dealing with here and after energy, it has to be it's solid. That's why it's here and after. This reminds me of an energy. Maybe I hope this is a lesson not to do again. or it's literally energy. You won't get by. If that makes sense. It's almost like in a metaphor how I just went to the vending machine trying to get something out and it wasn't working. Couldn't get what I wanted. It's the same type of an aspect. It came through yesterday too. You can't enter the rest of God unless you believe. And it goes the same aspect when you are tricking each other. Believers tricking each other. It's intriguing. It's like having a team. That's a team automatically to fail. It's like the sand. It's guaranteed gonna fail. It's like a band. It's all beautiful, the idea, but eventually jealousy start happening, and you know, and it just fall apart. What an energy today, Jesus. Very intriguing. It's important to build really solid, and for the people you building with to be the same way. And it's definitely going with honesty. It's really important. What did I title that as? I shared something I changed what I titled it as. I titled it I am thankful for myself because I really am. I am very honest with myself. And even when I'm dealing with people who I deal with, which is the identification of me too in the metaphor, honestly, um, I'm honest with them too. And I'm thankful for that. It's just something that but what did I was gonna title it something else. Friendship is true identity. That's what I was gonna title it as. But it's just the honesty part. Like really saying how you feel. It's really important. And I was up and saying like so I'm like 12 minutes of recording. And that's been the main energy so far. Let me keep going through the houses really quick. We got 8th house, here and after energy, dealing with a scandal or something that's hidden in secret, something that you're not seeing, which probably go to scandal, or it's just literally a whole scandal going on. There's communication about it. It's distant. It's from a distance. Either your eternal side is given. Well, that's what I was saying. It could be your eternal guidance telling you this. And that's the intriguing part about that oneness. When you are dealing with somebody and like two become one, and one is trying to connive or manipulate the other one, it's like, what are you doing? You follow the same guidance. Why are you lying to yourself? That's the energy. That's what I was getting at when it comes to the two. It's a here energy, like, or it's the eternal energy that's telling you this because it's from a distance. Use your senses. It's the eternal side. Teachings, the eternal side. In the dark, it's in the dark. It's the eternal side. It's your guidance. This is beautiful. This reminds me of marriage energy. There's other ways I can explain it, but literally, when two people get married and they come forth to the higher source, letting you know, like I found my person, that source that naturally guides you individually. That's the one that's telling you this. But it's just intriguing as to why is the other one conniving? What are you doing? It's literally, it's a real deal connection. It's going through. That's why it feels like a test or a lesson. Oh, that's why I think I said, I hope this is a lesson. Learn, don't do that. You can't do that. You don't got a veil. It is clear because you're one. Ay, ay, ay. Who is that? In the dark, oneness. You're one, 7th house. That symbolizes marriage. Your foundation is in reverse. School bus. It's a lesson I picked up on yesterday. And it goes right back to that a DNA aspect of being connected. And normally, when you marry somebody, you enter into a whole different structure metaphorically, unless you work off a concept that I learned where you normally marry people within your family. I've ran into that lesson where my son's father literally wanted him to marry his cousin instead of a person like me of a color. And I was amazed by that because growing up, I was told that that's incest, that's wrong. But on another side, oh, family, and it makes sense, even don't yoke with an unbeliever. You won't yoke with an unbeliever if it's within your structure and you already a believer. So it makes sense to me. It's just, that was a new lesson to me. I was asking to, oh my God, your family is encouraging you to marry your cousin and not somebody that you actually care for. You know, it's just literally keep it within the family metaphor. And with that energy, with two different structures coming together, you're connecting with people within that structure that you entered into. You're naturally in it. When they say you marry into, it's a married into energy. That's the connection. It's like you're learning that structure because it's within you now, DNA wise, like the transferring of energy. That's why it's in reverse. It might not be people like, I can use myself as an example metaphorically, but it's not the ones that you might be close with. You're connecting with other people within that structure, if that makes sense, because your foundation is in reverse. You're connecting with others in that same tribe form that you might not even knew that you were connected to, but you should have, because it's the DNA base. It's what they call married into. Oh, the definition of two becoming one. I feel like that going with the energy that I talked about yesterday as to you're reflecting somebody else's energy. It's that same aspect. I don't know. It makes me this seem like a spouse marriage energy, honestly. But with me thinking about that, I'm gonna cut this TV down a little bit. Need to be quiet. Need quiet. Need to be quiet for a second so I can think. Um, that's an important energy. I even feel like I'm shaking a little. My little hand shaking a little bit. It's an intense energy. It is beautiful. It goes right back about finding your people. You found them. The connection is a legit connection. It's just not the ones you were raised with. You just are mixed with. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Fourth house energy. Ah, your aspiration. Ha 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 ha. Halfway. That's it. That's it. That's so funny. Coming through a portal. Here and after. Haha. Who's last one? You're balanced. You're balanced. This is an extreme lesson. This is an extreme lesson, honestly. Oh, it's not surprising. It's just extreme. Definitely with the awareness of it. It's the guidance that's mainly doing it, but it's within you. Like it's coming right through it. It's halfway, and they already said it's coming through the dark, which is the portal, airwavely, here and after, and the day is the second. But this is going material value or physical value, but it's coming off at the moment as here and after energy of a balance. You're balanced. It don't matter where you go. No matter where you go, I'll be there. No matter where you go, I'll be there. What is that off of? I don't know if it's a commercial or a song. No matter where you go, I'll be there. It's that energy though. It doesn't matter because it's the eternal guidance. But intriguingly, it is blood based too. It's coming off literally in the energy of married energy when they the way that they explain marriage. When two become one, or literally given a child, two people become one. That child is that definition of that. It's one of those type of energies. But something within this energy definitely is hidden, or it's a scandal. It's maybe the lack of awareness in it, or is it separated? It's happening, but it's separated, where it's like it's coming off like it's not even happening or possible, but it's happening. Which that goes right back to that speak up. It's happening. It's happening. It's communication. It's third house, and it's nothing about. It's nothing but communication within that. Distant communication on top of that, and you have to use your senses, which is your guidance, and they're going to tell you about it in the dark because you're one. You're one, and it's about your foundation. It's your structure. It's telling you about your structure. This literally reminds me of marriage energy. Honestly, I think yesterday I gave another example because it was feeling a little different in different forms. It felt like a magic school, honestly. Like you're dealing with a bunch of people who just gifted. It felt like for me, on the way I know it metaphorically, I've seen it in, is movies. Where you just, other than recently, I have to say, because it felt like it. It was different, but I'm going to mention it because it was kind of what I'm getting at. The Gift of Light Expo. All of them gifted people together. Like, it's like, oh my God, but it would have been a little different if we could, like, I don't know. That's why it's just an example. Like, it was possible in that form, but this reminded me of, like, a school of magic where you can actually more hands-on with them. You can see what they all do. Like something like X-Men, honestly. It feels like the type of energy. And it's exciting. Well, that's how it was yesterday. Today feels like learning your family structure. That's what it feels like. Because your family structure is a legit one. It is here and after. It is whole. It don't matter where you go. I am with you. But it definitely is two different structures that came together. That's the intriguing part. And it's making me think about yesterday. I feel like I need to watch it again because it reminds me of yesterday's energy. Of you reflecting somebody else's energy, you're reflecting that other half you're connected to. That's intriguing. That actually got brought to my attention in a different form too. Um, it's a way that I thought about it yesterday. I'm gonna mention it to him again if I see him today. How spirit is teaching him how to be able to find me, how to communicate with me. Because yesterday I was with Donald and he took me to get food and we was riding and the bus was in front of us. And I actually caught my birthday yesterday on top of that. I was telling you guys, yesterday was Sunday. And every Sunday is my birthday. Like it's a natural rise up energy. And I was telling you guys, I normally catch the time of my birthday, which is 4:29, whether it's in the morning time or at PM hours, or I'm buying something and the price be 4:29. It's always my birthday, and I actually caught my birthday. I wound up looking at my phone, and it was 4:29. I was like, "How about it?" Yeah, it really was my birthday. Of course, it was really my birthday, but I actually caught it. It was the funniest, awesomest thing ever. But what was I just saying? My birthday yesterday. Yeah, it was my birthday. Today is Monday. Kind of really forgot that I was getting that. Awkward. Let's go to see what Zodiac's sending out today. We gonna get to the message eventually. I keep putting the message back down. Intriguing. We got highlights first. Got some highlights, and then we're gonna get to the message. Huh. Okay, who is this? We got Aries and Cancer. Fire and light in the dark. I love it. We're gonna do 2 for 2s since it's the second. Let's do two. So we got Aries and Cancer, which is light in the dark. Even how I brought the candle out today. It's light already, but like anytime you bring light, it brings more light in dark situations. So it might be a good time to have your candles lit. That's so funny. That make me think of the Day of the Dead, honestly. I know there's other cultures that do that, but they naturally leave candles out because it's a light aspect for the eternal guidance that they know are still there. It's just pretty much like, I'm still here, pretty much of an energy. So that's what I feel like. I love it. Then we got Aquarius and Scorpio. Did I say that right? No, I did not. We have, oh, Jesus. Yeah, I did. Aquarius and Scorpio. We have Aquarius and Scorpio. I wonder why I've been contradicting that lately, intriguingly. Aquarius and Scorpio. It's in the air. Let me come back to that. Gemini and Libra. Oh, I like that. This is what I've been speaking on. This one is important. That makes sense now. That's funny. It's amazing. It feels like a puzzle. You ever put a puzzle together, and as you start putting it together, it's like you start learning quickly, like, oh, that piece is gonna go right there. Oh, that makes sense now. It all start coming together, and that's what just happened. Like, I'm gonna come back to this one. Then I lay Libra and Gemini down, and it goes right back to Aquarius and Scorpio. It is your family connection in the air. It's a stuck energy. It's Scorpio energy that has got that connection. That's so funny. And this is all water again. That's funny. It's the water. It's going back to me in the DNA form. It's a way to identify and be connected. And it goes back to Gemini and Libra. And this ain't even coming off as 2 different perspectives unless it's 2 different structures that are balanced. With even an example that I gave, as into growing up in an incest form, but on the opposite side, they marry. It's okay to mingle within your close vicinity. You can marry them. Not only are you sneaking around and having sex, and not even sneaking around every day, your family know you somewhere kissing up on your cousin or laid up with them. They encouraging you to marry them. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. It infatuated me, honestly. Because in my side, that's trauma.com. That's bad. But over time, I have learned that it makes sense. Definitely when I keep getting told don't yoke with an unbeliever, what's going to get better than my own structure? At least I know you believe in what I believe in. You me. Sometimes family structure should be like, oh, no. But you understand. If you understand what I'm getting at, you get what I'm getting at. Because some structures really are great. It really is for them. I do believe that. But there is a painful aspect in it when it is manipulated. The pain happens in there. When it's not consensual, it's not consensual. I'm going to leave it at that. No, I'm dead serious. That's where the pain come at. Sometimes people abuse their authority. Definitely over kids. Looky who it is. Sagittarius and Taurus. And Sagittarius is coming right toward Taurus. Passion is coming right toward Taurus. Hello. Fire and inner light. That is funny. That is funny. And it goes right back to Aquarius and Scorpio energy. You just will feel it. It's almost, honestly, the way I be hearing it, people be like, it's a female intuition. You just know when something is wrong, something is off. It's in the air. It's naturally connected to you. Where is that at? I actually want to look at my handy dandy notebook. I haven't been writing in it lately, but I got time. And I brought somebody else with me. Who is this? Wisdom from ancient times was connected to my handy dandy notebook. That seemed to be really important. You want to do a random? And this is all in a different language too. I give myself chuckles. And maybe this is an important aspect for me just because something I do know how to read and understood that caught my attention is kindly withdraw. That is funny. This is going to be intriguing to read. I'm going to do a lot of Googling to figure out what words mean in this concept. I feel like I'm on a whole island learning something new. But it's funny because it's wisdom from ancient times. And it was connected to my book. But I actually want to see these houses really quick with me having them out like this. When it comes to Aquarius, I'll say Aquarius. Aries and Cancer. Where's Aries? Aries is in my 5th house, which is going with creativity and pleasure. Your creativity is coming in the dark, and so is your pleasure. Then we have Aquarius and Scorpio. Oh, I gotta go back to the top part of me. That was the Aries energy, which is in my 5th house, which is halfway. Then where's Cancer? I feel like I already explained it, but I still want to speak on it. Long journeys. Your pleasure and creativity is connected to long journeys. 9th house energy. It's a teaching energy. It's a long journey. I still ain't got a spouse yet. My family still separated. It takes us a long time. Intriguingly. Aquarius and Scorpio. So it's a lot of healing. Not surprising. That's a lot of healing. But Aquarius and where's Aquarius at? Where are you at? Aquarius, where are you? Where are you? Where's Aquarius? I got no Aquarius in my chart. Hold on. I said I got no Aquarius in my chart. Hold on. Is that right? I don't. I don't have any Aquarius in my chart. Very intriguing. But it's an air aspect, so we're gonna rock with Libra, which that's going with my 11th house, which is friendship and groups. Because the balance did come out. That's 2 perspectives. I'm gonna use that one for my 11th house. The 11th house came out. Something coming through. It's a friendship. And I did talk about friendship, didn't I? Intriguing. Friendships and groups. Libra. And then where's Scorpio? My 1st house in my 12th house. That's funny. That's an important lesson. That's why I say I got to come back to it too. That's funny. I'm working off a different energy. And it actually came out, which helped me understand to go back to that energy. Learning friendship. That's funny. And then Scorpio. It's first house, which is yourself, your personality, and your identification. Yourself, personal, my individual self, and my identity. And then for my 12th house, because 12th house is in Scorpio energy for me too. It's spirituality, it's my conscience. It's funny. It comes right through the air. It says it's a natural balance. That's beautiful. They already did Libra. Libra's in my 11th house. It's the portal. It comes right through. It's the doggone portal. Then Gemini. Where are you at, Gemini? Oh, my 8th house. Ah, who was right on the top? That's funny. It's transformation. That's funny. Very intriguing. That's it. I feel like that was totally it. That's funny. Because that literally is a transformation. Like, I would say I'm lacking it, but I got the balance. That's a whole transformation to even realize you're not lacking, you're just balanced. That was actually come off in two different perspectives, even though it's not. It's balanced. That's so perfect. That made me so happy, Jesus. And then Sagittarius and Taurus. Sagittarius, where are you at, darling? My second house. In my second house, you're in my today's house. That's funny. My values. What's your values, ma'am? What's your principles? What's your character like? Which character go back to first house? It's your identity, but your values. I want to say your principles, honestly. What do you stand for? That's what's coming towards you. Whatever that eternal guidance is, what you stand for is coming right towards you. And for me, it's in my second house. And then Taurus, myself, is going within my 6th house, which is dealing with health and service. And it's in my 7th house, which is relationships. That's intriguing. That's 2 relationships. Who else had a relationship? And that was friendship. This is relationship. And I said, who else had a relationship in here? It reminds me of the 11th house. But my 7th house is dealing with friendships and contracts. They both in Taurus energy. So in the dark and in oneness, you're dealing with friendships and contracts and health and services. That's perfect, huh? Then our last 2 over here. What is this? Leo. Actually, that's 3. No, they were looking about that. I did 2 for 2. I should have 2 for 2. But Pisces and Leo. At my 4th house. I know where Pisces is at. Pisces is in my 4th house, which is home and family. Ah, hi, Sunny Bo. Then Leo. Where is Leo at in my chart? Where are you at in my chart? Oh, Jesus, I don't got a Leo in my chart? I think I don't got Leo in my chart. I ain't got Leo in my chart. Intriguing. Very, very intriguing. That one's not in my chart. Oh, my next fire. I got I got Sagittarius. Sagittarius is in my 2nd house. And then I have Aries in my 5th house. That's funny. 2nd, 5th. Yes, my halfway and my here and after is where the fire is at. Intriguing. It still will balance out. That's the funny part. It's going right back to Libra and Gemini's energy. It's almost like there's always another way to navigate or reroute or something like that. Because it's never a lacking aspect. That's intriguing. That's beautiful. I like that. And then Virgo and Capricorn. Virgo, darling, where are you, honey? In my 10th house. My balance, which is going with my career and public status. And then Capricorn. Oh, third house. That's funny. Communication. That's funny. Communication and learning. My public status is in communication. That's so funny. And my balance is a here and after. It comes right through the portal. That's funny. I'm happy I did it that way today. That was great. But this other energy made me think of something that I wrote down like a few days ago, sometime last month. But right here, even how I got stuck on the middle, like I ain't got no Aries in my chart. And I just noticed I ain't got Leo in my chart either. And these honestly have been, I have dealt with two people within physical forms within this energy that I'm connected to, but somehow we be separated and they're not in my chart. Intriguingly. And over here, I wrote it down as into. Now, funny, I put it in pairs too today. It came in pairs. But right here, this energy Aquarius, Leo, and Libra is an important lesson. I actually wrote it down. That's an important lesson of how it's still balanced. Really important lesson. That is an important, not a really important lesson. I see why. Like, I don't got Aries, Aquarius in my chart, and I don't have Leo in my chart. Intriguing. Ain't no sunshine. I shouldn't make jokes like that, but that's what it feels like. Leo is the sun. You got a lot of in the dark energy, ma'am. But it's like at the end of the day, you still balance by inner light concept. There's always a way to get you light. Light a candle. You got the definition of the moon. There's light in the dark. Pulling cars. There's always a way to get light. That's beautifully sad. Intriguingly. When is the sun coming back into my chart? Ay, ay, ay. That's an important lesson. I see why. I really see why. Very, very intriguing. Very intriguing. Now we're gonna hop on over to the Divine Energy Oracle really quick and see what the message is. The Spirit. I'm gonna tap on within this. Self-recognition. Self-recognition. I'm already looking at this book again. This one. The Science of Self-Recognition. I feel like I did speak on that when it came to the houses. Show family structure, and so is the zodiacs displayed that. In my ear, I gotta get a Q-tip. I ran out of Q-tips and I ain't been using Q-tips. And it's been driving me crazy, honestly. I don't see how people don't clean their ears like often. Like I normally clean mine every day throughout the day in my belly button, but the last 2 days I didn't have Q-tips. And I went to the store and I totally forgot to buy Q-tips, intriguingly, but my ears bothering me a little bit. I feel like I just want to get in there and just cannot wait to get the Q-tips, Jesus. Retreat. Correct your mistakes. Make no judgments. Okay. Make no judgments. Correct your mistakes. Retreat. Correct your mistakes. Like no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, make a change today. Even myself, I don't know, I do it a lot, honestly. I spend a lot of time in the mirror. Not lately, but I normally honestly do. Sometimes I just sit and look in the mirror. Like, I watch myself on the phone. Like, I do watch, like, kind of the same metaphor to an extent, but I watch videos of myself and I learn a lot from myself. That's the intriguing part. When they say keep good company, I am good company. I teach myself a lot because I have eternal guidance. So it's like, why would I not want to invest myself in myself all day? Just by sitting observing. It's like people who believe in these aspects and they have people who come and talk to them and they just sit there and listen because they want to receive what they're saying. But that energy of you can't enter the rest of God unless you believe that energy. You're going to miss what they're saying. You're thinking what they're saying is totally irrelevant. That can go with make no judgment and then retreat. Become a clear channel. Hello, self. Become a clear channel. Just let the energy flow. Take the lead. Reach for the stars. Okay, now. I like that. I like that. Who at the bottom? Grieve your losses. We are at the end of the year. Um, Going into a whole new year. And maybe this year didn't go the way that you expected it to. And you need to grieve those concepts so you can go into a new year with a new mindset, like growth, knowing that all you're going to do is win. You took enough losses. Maybe you shouldn't even look at it as a losses. You have learned enough lessons that were not the most pleasant for you. But all you can do now is just thrive because you learned the painful part already. But some people say you took a lot of losses, maybe. But it's a new year, and that new year comes with a different mindset because you already learned it. That's the intriguing part. So, no way to explain that. That's what reach for the stars. Become a clear channel. This would be nothing but authentic behavior. You shouldn't have to hide and manipulate. You're a clear channel. Take the lead and reach for the stars. I love that energy a lot. That's the energy I like. That's what I call authentic behavior. That's what I call authentic behavior. It's lovely. We're gonna see what Zodiac, not Zodiac, Jesus, what universal law standing out. The law of divine oneness. And guess who it lands on? Correct your mistakes. You're going the wrong way. That causes heavy traffic. That goes back to the energy I talked about a minute ago. The law of divine oneness coming out and the energy of two becoming one, but it's two different people. That's where it get a little tricky sometimes metaphorically. It's like almost like a contradictory. Like, is it two or one? How did two become one when I got two different bodies? The guidance, their minds are one. It's one, but it gets intriguing when one seems like they are trying to manipulate the other one. Which for me, I feel like you working with an energy where you have to understand I don't think how to explain that. Because it seemed like a masculine and feminine situation where you have to remove those roles metaphorically. Because sometimes your spouse, your wife, is gonna have the answers. It's just like the energy I talked about yesterday, where you vibing with your child. Like y'all might not normally do that. Y'all on the same page. You can tell, like, oh, you got my genes in you, metaphorically. It's one of those type of vibes. But sometimes they think the guy just always supposed to have the right of way. You just supposed to know everything, and no, sometimes your spouse got the answers. And your faith is you have to go to your spouse to get the answer. It's one of those type of energies, and that can cause a collage. Because sometimes you don't think that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. Mm. Correct your mistakes. Take the lead. That's important. Then on the sides, I want a universal law for that. Make no judgments. Ah, you got two. Make no judgments and become a clear channel is going with the law of attraction. That makes a lot of sense because then the cause effect come out. It's going with retreat and reach for the stars. It's a cause and effect. Mm, that is so important. It's going back to that building concept. This feel. I hope this is like maybe new marriage or something. I feel like I could be like a marriage counselor or something in that area, just so I can translate the energy. But even within myself, but I'd say I hope this is like a new marriage because it's just like, oh my Jesus, why you don't like to communicate with your partner? Why you think your partner don't have the answers? Why did you marry them? This is what literally is a cause and effect. You're dealing with the law of attraction and the cause and effect. But it's based off the law of divine oneness. Y'all not working with each other. Y'all might be against each other. Going to total different resources. It goes with a cause and effect. Ah, it's an intriguing energy, Jesus. It's an intense one. But as I said, make no judgments, become a clear channel is going with the law of attraction. The law of divine oneness is going with correct your mistakes and take the lead. And then retreat and reach for the stars is going with the law of cause and effect. Which I like this energy right here. This is a good one. I'm always dealing with cause and effect energy. Like my actual whole purpose seems like it's cause and effect. That's why I say I normally thrive off ambition. Honestly, my aspiration seemed like it became a sacrifice, like a Jesus concept for the overall aspect, which comes off to be a cause and effect. I normally show up when something is wrong, for the most part. Um, this is how my lesson have gone so far. I'm sure I can pop up anytime, but normally there's something wrong. It's light in the dark. I'm the light in the dark, which explains most of the energy I draw in. There's people in pain. One it enters. That's why I always say, I can do a lot. What do you want? And you got a whole psychic slash medium, tarot reader. What do you want? Do you know what you want? A lot of people don't. Like if you was to come for a reading, what would you ask? What would you come and ask? What would you answers would you be seeking? And hopefully it ain't about nobody else. Like you come for a reading, you best to be one to figure out about yourself. Not how much money I'm gonna get or such gonna break up with such and such. You know. Get the real answers. Get what you really need. But teach his own, teach his own. Um you wanna do worry less? I don't want to do New York Tarot. I'm gonna go to the New York Tarot book really quick. Then I'm end off with worry less. Because I feel like it's important. Lady Liberty at the moment. Got the book in the light. We are in light season. And books have been catching my attention a lot. It's a moon back there. I feel like this is a whole card right here. This is the whole message right here. That's funny. It's the wholeness. There's always light in the dark. You know how many answers is literally in this? Like, that's funny. I feel like this is the energy I'm in. Even how I look through and I'm like, oh my God, I ain't got no sun in my chart. Well, metaphorically, I ain't got no sun. Leo is not in my birth chart at the moment. I kind of want to look through and make sure I ain't tripping. Let me make sure again. Let me make sure again ain't no Leo in my birth chart. It just seemed like, how is that possible, Jesus? Yeah, it ain't up in here. It ain't up in here. Uh, Even when it comes to the yin and yang, I'm in the dark literally. So that's the intriguing part. And it comes off in a more form like this book, other than everything is so obvious. Even though I have a so obvious aspect, I birthed one of these out. I birthed one of these out. With the world, that's an intriguing lesson for sure. But I'm gonna keep flipping through. I even flipped through strength. And guess who? Guess what? The cat right there. That's funny. And this 8. The 8th house was important. I seen it when I first opened it up. And it's still at the top of the deck. I didn't shuffle through. But 8th house. It's your strength. It's a here and after energy. Cats sense everything out. That's why some people they praise cats. I feel like that's the type of behavior I am, honestly. That's the funny part. I just sitting there waiting. You ever that is so funny. That's funny, beautiful. This is somebody who knows the strength of this cat, what this cat can do. They got it really close to them. It's their strength. They know what the cat can do. That's funny. And there go the sun. Obvious situation. And it's the sun actually. That's funny. Haha, something's obvious. It's just when we talk about the sun, then the sun actually pops out. Like, that's funny to me. Then the Three of Swords, justice and communication. That's lovely. So what was that? Strength, the sun, and the Three of Swords. It's communication in a justice form, but it's painful. Swords is painful. It's, it's painful justice. And would it be in communication too? That's like that harsh honesty. Like, ow, that hurted, but it's beneficial. Yeah, you're gonna heal very well. Temperance, you're going to heal very well. It's a temporary pain. It's just, as I said, Three of Swords, it's a sword. It's painful, but it's justice. It's justice doing it. Which means that's why I'm probably going to say some harsh truth to you. Or it's going to come off harsh. Honesty ain't never harsh. Honestly, lies is the harsh part, but one of those things you'll learn later. That's why I say you're going to heal very well, and you probably express it just the way I did to. Honesty ain't harsh. Being lied to is harsh. That's harsh. But we're going to see other messages we got. Then we'll wrap it up. I didn't do the worry less, did I? Guidance. I feel like that's so much clarity. This feels like the worry less right here, because this is what it is. I just talked about this when it comes to your spouse. They're guiding you. Your spouse is guiding you. Your loved one is guiding you while y'all are here. That's the intriguing part. This really makes me think about something that I watched when it came to Divine Franklin. And he was talking about, because honestly, I felt a certain way about it. Because he kept speaking on the importance of pretty much being single. I can't remember exactly how he said it. I gotta think. Give me a minute. It's been a little minute. But pretty much, I'm gonna sum it up because I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. But pretty much, just loving your individual self, you are enough because you already come equipped with all that guidance. But when you are together, you have two. It is the same. It is one mind, one soul, one spirit. One mind, one body, one spirit. And I feel like that lesson is just the trust that it's in your person. You chose them for a reason. But you might always just want to go off and pray on your own, do everything on your own, because you have that guidance on your own. But Spirit is leading you literally to trust your partner. They got the answer. Like, I'm right here. Like, the Spirit that you're praying to is in your partner. I'm right here. That's a beautiful lesson. And it came out. Guidance is love. It's your partner. They got the answer. But you don't think they got the answer because you come equipped with the answer and you know how to get to the source, metaphorically, to get the answer. But the source is right with you too. In the physical form for you to enjoy. And to be fruitful and multiply with. Jesus. I feel like that's the worry less. I don't want to even go to worry less. I do. That feels like it. That's it. Literally. Oh, it's my birthday too. I got 2 4s. Oh, Jesus. I feel like it's a confirmation for me. Because I already know I'm going to have a girl next, but it's a double 4 on there. It's my doggone birthday. Like, that's the 29. They go to 4. And then it's another 4 on here. That's definitely clarity for me. I'll have another girl just like me. That's funny. And it's a bright star. It's a bright star. Guidance just like you. And look at all this water. This is a lot of water. This is a lot of family base. This is a whole family base. It's a whole family base. That's so beautiful. In every form of a way. That made me so happy. Let peace reign. Let peace reign. I have told you these things so that in me you may have perfect peace and confidence. In the world you have tributes and trials. But God, Jesus, hold on. But be of good cheer, courage, confidence, for I have overcome the world. John 16:33. For I have overcome, that says, I have overcome the world. It's that connection still. Like, even how I talked about that Aquarius, I don't have Aquarius in my chart, but Libra is the energy that I really need. It comes through a portal aspect, which keeps me balanced. You still got the air in a balanced form. You have overcome what you thought you were lacking or was lacking. Because it's balanced. And that goes right back to this spouse energy. You need to know that they come equipped with the answers. It is the one mind, one body, one spirit. You have to confide in each other. It's important. The same way you will go and confide and have your little isolation private time and pray. You need to take that time and go and talk to your partner. Almost in a form that you would pray, but oh my Jesus. I believe, literally, you have to believe and know, which believe and know seem like the same aspect, but that what you pray to has come down here like Santa and dropped off your spouse. Or the, I can't even say spouse, it's them. Oh, Jesus, that is so intriguing to explain. Not only do you have to believe it and know it, you have to be able to project it and to say it. That's the intriguing part. Because this energy is so important. To know it's down here with you, it's with you. You married it. You married it. That's what you call a for real commitment. Not only was you consistent in praying and you married it. Or at least you want to, but this coming off like it did, honestly. And if you didn't, you surely should. You surely should. It's the same guidance. This is a beautiful aspect of you're yoking the right way. You're yoking with somebody who has the same mind, body, and spirit as you. Things are going to flow very well. Y'all following the same guidance. It's not one is a believer and the other one is just like, I don't believe in nothing. And it's just like, whoa, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. It might look cute. It's the building on sand concept. It's going to fall apart eventually. You have to believe in the same thing. Definitely the eternal side. You have to believe in spiritual guidance. To even have the one mind aspect. And in step with God. That's so funny. That's so perfect. I love that a lot. Geez, that really made me happy. This was a nice energy for the day, honestly, for our hair and after energy. It's a lot based on a spouse, family structure, which is not surprising, honestly. That's a nice Christmas gift and a new year, even if you are newly in this, or this is what you're seeking to know how to do it, or if you should. You should. I want one more card. My mind is amazed. No, distractions. Oh, distractions. Balance in reverse. Oh, gratitude. Why is these like this, Jesus? Mm. This may be blocking this. This may be blocking this. be with the wrong person. You could already be in something. Or, as I just said, you go to other sources other than your spouse. You're distracted. You're leaving outside of your household for answers when your household have the answers. You're not balanced. Something about this energy where you have to go to your spouse. That's the intriguing aspect within this energy is you have to go to them for the answer. You have to trust that anywhere you ever lacking, that they will fill in. Definitely on the mental part. It's one mind. If you confuse, there's no way that they're not on go, and vice versa. That's the whole beautiful part of having another person. Definitely when you're already equipped on your own. And this is not even metaphorically in an aspect of like finances. This is literally just all spiritual energy that I'm talking about. That's the intriguing part. That's the beautiful, intriguing part. None of this is coming off in a finances aspect or where it's just like, think of how to explain that. I don't know. I just realized like none of this is coming off in a financial aspect. This is all recognizing the mind is one. And there's something you need to go to that other person for because they have the answer. It's almost like a left side brain, right side brain, but your whole brain is in one head. You have to use your left side today and not your right side. But you just like, the only person I go to and get answers from is the Holy Spirit. I'm just going to pray. That Holy Spirit is on your left side of your brain, which is your spouse. Gratitude. That got a circle of a holiness on it. That's such an important energy. Such an important energy. So you guys be kind and remember you are a reflection and have a great day.